Good evening, Map here, Map Investments. Bringing you another video today on the market. Let's take a look at what the major indexes did today. We were up at one point pretty big, but the Dow Jones did roll over, quarter of a percent, down 87. S&P down 15. Nasdaq down 40, a little bit more than a quarter percent. Actually, the small caps. Um, were stronger, and I've mentioned that in my previous videos that the small caps have been trading a little bit stronger. There's a lot of correlation between the Nasdaq and the S&P 500. You got about out of the Nasdaq 100, you got about 70 of those stocks in the S&P. VIX down a little bit, but at one point the Dow Jones was up. This is let's pull up the daily chart here. Daily chart, we hit a high of 34 669. So we actually reversed more than 400 points. uh Nasdaq, pretty much same deal. Nasdaq was a big rollover. Let's take a look at the daily. The high in the day was about 14 13 680 to close down at 1371, 13,371. So yeah, down like 300 points as well. Um, the stocks rolled over today because of the consumer prices rose 8.5% in March, slightly higher than expected, and the highest since 1981. And as I mentioned in my prior videos, the stuff that's going to work in this environment. If you look at the most active bar charts, Apple is like a defensive play. People go there because it has a lot of cash. It's a big name. It has a dividend. Um, just a big conglomerate, big tech. So it's safety and a lot of cash on hand. Tesla was up a little bit, but if you look at everything here, down. AMD down, AT&T down, Nvidia down, ABEV, which is a defensive play. AMC should be down. Facebook down, Microsoft down, Twitter down, Bank of America down. And I mentioned to you what my opinion is on the banks. I think credit will start deteriorating. I think they will pull back the reins. I am starting to get offers in the mail for balance transfers for 0% interest. Some are like personal loans, so they're seeming that they want to open up and lend some more. But I think this is going to have consequences for them. Maybe they're being selective, but I think, on the last consumer report, and if you look at my prior videos, credit card usage exploded. It just exploded. Expectation was 15 billion in credit card usage, and it jumped up, consumer credit, and it jumped up to 41 billion. I've told you guys about Kamiko. Kamiko, I want to say Kamiko hit another 52-week high today. A uranium play hit 31.92, which is a 52-week high. Do not get out of Kamiko. Kamiko's a good long-term play. Stay in it. It's working. Stay in what's working. Don't try and catch these falling stocks. They're gonna get cheaper. Tech will get cheaper as rates get higher. Neil down, Ford up a little bit, Intel down a smidge, JP Morgan down, Wells Fargo down. We're gonna have the banks reporting here. We're gonna get into earnings season. Let me pull up stock tweets. Oh, spelled it wrong. Stock tweets and pull up the earnings. Earnings. And tomorrow Tomorrow it starts. Tomorrow the party starts. So tomorrow we have in the morning Delta, BlackRock, which is a bank, JP Morgan, Fastenal, which is a construction place, screws and fasteners and all that stuff, Bed Bath and Beyond, which I think they're not gonna make it eventually. $18 stock, a meme stock. People playing the short interest up and down. Over the long haul, I think they're gonna go under. That's just my opinion. And this stock was $5 or $6. It's at 18. And that's pretty much it. That's for tomorrow. But earnings season is gonna start. We have 16 tomorrow, 19 on Friday, which is Wells Fargo is one of them, and Citigroup. Actually, we can take a look here quickly because Friday is good. Friday is a holiday. It's Good Friday. USB another bank, PNC another bank, Goldman Sachs another bank, Morgan Stanley, Ally, State Street, Wells Fargo, Citigroup, BurgerFi is a joint, burger joint. I like BurgerFi, and actually, they bought a player down here, a pizza place called Anthony Cole Pizza. I actually like that little burger joint. I mean, it's not cheap; it's expensive, but yeah. So we're gonna find out more about the banks. We shall see. Petro. So this video, I'm gonna name it Petro Brasileiro, whatever Petrobras. I got into Petrobras today. If for those of you who don't know, you can still get in it tomorrow. Um, if this is accurate, they're paying you 19%. 19% dividend date is Thursday. So I got in today, but you can get in tomorrow, and you get a 19% dividend on how many shares you hold. And the pay date is on May 23rd. And Petrobras has a very good rating here in Investor Business Daily research. They have a 94 ranking. 94 ranking. They take a lot of metrics to do these rankings. I'm not gonna get into it now, but I know some of it is institutional. You can see kind of the breakdown here. What makes them um, a composite rating, a higher rating. So, like if you go to these small caps that have the highest rating, so for example, Diana Shipping or Centennial Resource, I think it's called, a Centennial Resource Development. For example, they have a 99 rating. Their earnings per share rating 72, meaning they make decent profits. Their ISRS, relative strength, means that they're trending higher. So it means there are people buying. And District Group relative strength is the sector hot, A plus all across here. SMR, I don't know what SMR means. I don't know what SMR means. Need to look that one up. Accumulation and distribution, meaning if institutional investors are accumulating the shares. And sponsor rating, need to look up. Well, sponsor rating might be. Let me see if it gives you the breakdown here. So here's a little IBD Smart Select rating. Six proprietary and exclusive research ratings designed to screen out deficient stocks, identify potential market leaders, save time, and significantly improve stock selection. And when I do these scans, it's just energy miners, shippers that I've been seeing. And if you look through bar chart, that is what's working. So Petrobras was up. Poultry Group Home Builder was up. Um, I don't know what to tell you there. I don't think with interest rates increasing, home builders are going to go anywhere. That's just my 2 cents. SoFi, everybody's trying to catch SoFi at 11, 10, 748. 748. And it just keeps going down. Let the stock prove to you that it's working. Why are you going to catch the falling knife? That's what I've learned through my experience. Let me get a swig of water. They have a rating of 21. Let it get back over the moving average. Let it prove it to you. I mean, be patient. Delta Airline up. Uh, this one was up yesterday on that drug that supposedly had good success with COVID patients. DraftKings down. This thing ATR is up again. That I don't even know what they do. I'll have to look at them. I think they do some like speakers, some commercial selling online or something. Seems like people like it. It's up big. What else? I'm actually short that name, but very small, and it's defined risk, so nothing's gonna happen. Oxy up, oil play. So it looks like airlines were up a little bit today, which is kind of tough because oil's at 101, and we'll look at the futures now. I'm doing a quick video here, and now I'm taking my daughter back out to soccer practice. Another good day at work, thank God, and another good day in the market. Um, Boeing was up. Cleveland Cliffs a minor up. Disney, be careful with Disney. There's a lot of turmoil with Disney right now. I don't know what to tell you. I know there's a lot of people from what I see out there with them, with the whole kid situation of with boy and girl and all that stuff. I don't know. Just that I've been reading stuff. People canceling Disney Plus. Just heads up. Be careful with that. Uh, Chevron up. Don't mind my kids playing. Exxon Mobil up. CrowdStrike was upgraded, I think, and they did well. This is Trump stock up. The Truth Social, they're having fun. ET, another energy stock. Activision, they're getting bought out by Microsoft. Bristol Myers is a drug company up a little bit. Coca-Cola up a little bit. Defensive stock. Barrick Gold Miner up. UPS up a little bit. No, it's United Steel. I'm sorry. I'm doing very well in United Steel. And Patterson, I'm doing excellent. And I'll go over. I actually closed BTU today because my options expire Thursday, and I just had to close them out. I I, I should have probably stayed with the stock, but I'll just get into another option trade, and I still have a long position in there too. Mosaic Fertilizer up, Devon up, Marathon up, BP up. Another, so I guess the airlines are up. I don't know how the airlines are up with so much fuel costs being up. I guess they think people are going to travel. Um, CVE up big, Coles take over Target, and BTU, which I just mentioned, up huge. I just wanted to give you a feel of the market, the most active options, what was working. As you can see, it's miners, energy, um, I guess a little bit of defensive plays. I think I wonder if insurance companies were up. Allstate was down, and PGR Progressive down a little bit. So I guess that wasn't working. But hey, if you get a chance, you can get into PBR tomorrow and collect a nice divvy. I also did BPT, the oil. This one's BP Prudhoe Bay Royalty Trust. It pays a 10% dividend tomorrow. So nice dividend and high ranking here on the Investor Business Daily Scan, 99. Huge. Look at that trend. Beautiful. Beautiful. Going to the futures. Today I had 24 fills. We can go over what I did. 10-year 273, pretty much flat. We just opened up right now about 20 minutes ago. Bitcoin under 40K, up 350. Oil up a buck almost, 101.52. Now I said yesterday when it was down 93, everybody was laughing at me at the chat room over here, saying that are you gonna buy oil stocks? Yeah, I'm gonna buy oil stocks because oil's gonna go up. Oil's what works in I'm gonna say hyperinflation and in an inflationary environment. When you got stuff going up 30%, 40%, that's hyperinflation. Um, Gold had a nice day. We're at 1970, down $5 right now at the open. The S&P is under 4,400. Small caps pretty flat. Lean hogs. Hogs went up today to 118. Let's pull up a chart on hogs. It's a little slow, sorry. Hopefully it pulls it up. Oh, come on, computer, come on. All right, so hogs, look at hogs. Look at that. Look at that. trending up, and it's at the highs. And this is a 20-year chart. 20 years. Look at this. It can still go to 133. You got feeders at one. What are the feeders at? This is meat. Look at this. 161. Who's to not to say that feeders can go to all-time high of 245? And live cattle, all-time high of 171. Who's to say that? Um, Dow Jones up 20, NASDAQ flat, but it got hammered today. Natural gas. Natural gas. I keep telling you guys, natural gas. Look at the chart. Look at this. Look at this. 671 right here. You can see kind of it's over this candle right here. It's breaking out. Natural gas. Look at natural gas where it was at back in 2005. 15 bucks. And oil was not at the high. Oil hit back in, I want to say it was '08, 150 almost. This was '08, 150. We're going to get back up there. That's just my opinion. Um, you think that them raising rates to 2.25, 250 is going to bring back inflation? Inflation's running at 8%. You got to be at least 2 percentage points ahead of inflation to bring in the rate, to bring in the inflation, I'm sorry. But you know, that's my 2 cents. I'm not gonna rant on. Uh, Interest rates gonna go higher. They were down a little bit today, obviously, but they're gonna go. They're gonna. The trend is higher, and the market might just force rates to go higher. Look at wheat. We're almost at an all-time high. Wheat was an all-time high of, well, not an all-time high, but 20-year high of. This doesn't show the max. I'm not doing the max. 20 years is sufficient. 20 years, I'll retire, God willing. 1350. We hit 1363 on that issue with Ukraine, and these guys control 30+% of the wheat market. So no reason why we can't see highs there. Soybeans, high of 1789. All commodities are just going higher. Corn, we had the ethanol bill today. Biden talking about the ethanol. So ethanol, I got into Alto for ethanol. Alto was up today 5%. I like this name. I bought calls in here because the IV rank's only 15, and we can see here we have 3,500 calls. We could put it here in the screener. Alto 95 ranking, engaged in the production, transportation, storage, sale of ethanol, wet distillers grain in the western U.S. So I expect to see higher highs here in Alto. Ingredients, we had a high here of 727. We could pull up the weekly chart, and we had a high here last time of about 11 and a half. I think we're gonna make that high again eventually, with all these mandates and stuff that they're trying to do to curb the cost of energy to the consumers, to the citizens. Um, what else we got here? So today I did about 24 fills. I bought a call in WTTR. I bought more UEC. I bought TGA. Bought calls in SXC, which is a coal play. I bought calls in SJT, SILV, a minor. I sold the put credit spread in my favorite Palladium play. And I actually bought back the short call in my leap. So I'm just long a leap now because I had a call debit spread out in time. I bought Sand. I think Sand pays a dividend, and the action was nice in Sand today. And they do pay a dividend, so I'm in it for a dividend. Very small dividend, 0.71. But I like the action in Sand and big volume, 3.5 million shares, almost double the volume, and very highly rated here on the IBD scan. 91, Canadian company engaged in the acquisition of gold streams of properties in Brazil, Mexico, Canada, and Africa. Look at that chart. Really pretty. And huge volume. So being accumulated. Like that one, so I bought that and I'll stay in there for the divvy. I bought Petrobras, which is the video that I'm doing now. Uh, I bought some calls in MMX, KFFB. I bought the stock. I want to get the dividend there. That one pays a dividend of 5.39% on the 28th of April. So I got in that one. Helog Mining, I bought a call. ELA is a pawn shop, got in that. CVV is actually CVV is a semi. I want to say it's a semiconductor. This is a very small company, very small company. CVD Equipment had some heavy volume today. Uh, it looks very nice on the chart. Looks like it just wants to keep going up. Manufactures chemical vapor deposition systems, gas chemical delivery control systems, and a nice rating. So got that one. CTRM as a shipper. I sold my BTU. Nice profit. I made on this BTU. Oof, well, you can look at my last videos, but I want to say I made 2,500 on this trade. I'll tell you right now. I can look at my phone. It tells me how much I'm up year to date on BTU. BTU, I am up year to date. Let me just do it by alphabetical order. BTU, year to date on BTU, $2,500 I'm up on BTU year to date. I bought 100 shares of BPT, which I mentioned to you. I bought 500 of a small cap. This is less than $1. I bought ASM, 500 shares of ASM under $1. Nice ranking, big volume. They got a price target of $1.50. We'll see. I told you about Alto, and I closed out a soybean trade that I had. So 24 fills, pretty active. My biggest winners right now are Mosaic, which I don't need to even close because I have 647 days on my 50 call. I just hope this thing just keeps going up and keeps printing money and splits and just whatever. I got 2 years in that play. United Steel had a nice day today, up 60 cents. I got a call 40, 2 years out. Silica, nice day today, broke 20, 122, 66 days on 2 calls, 11 in the money, up 1100 on that one. I have a BTU position that's still up big. Should probably on a down day, I might just try and close this 35 call and keep that long. Tech up 330. J&J, that's a whatever's left of a bad iron condor. Patterson, I told you, was doing good. CNEX doing good. RCMT, I knew it was going to go down today. It's just been on a tear. Star Bulk Carriers doing well. And actually, Starbucks is doing horrible. They got a lot of issues. Unionizing. They're not buying shares back. It's making lower lows. Gold, another miner up nice. And then some other ones, up double digits. And then down here in my other account, Nat Tanker up over 400, and Valley up 132, SJT up 155. And then on my last account, probably biggest winners, Cameco up 466. My Cameco that I'm holding is a 40 call, 2 years out. Stock's at 31, so it's looking great. And then minor ETFs and natural gas and gold ETFs in my IRA. So that pretty sums up my view of the market. Cryptos, no go with me right now. I'm at the point that in this high interest rate, high inflation environment, I might just I don't want to do it, but I got some stuff in Coinbase and in crypto that I'm doing well, but it might be better to do something else with that money. I don't know. We'll see. I have those positions there. Like I said, great day today. Keep studying, keep at it, keep watching the trends. If you can get some Petrobras, get that dividend, and like, share the video, and I'll see you next time. Have a good night.